All right, guys. Hey, good to see you. We're back. I apologize for the delay here. I'm texting my dad right now. A little last minute. He usually doesn't text me, so you gotta answer the pops. All right. One like. Thank you, guys. Hey, guys, chilling in the back. Good to see you. Today we plan on working on the individual shops. So that's what we're doing. Oh, forgot that we went back home. Let's go to the old parking lot, please. All right, wow, look at this ambiance we got going on. So, I did shut out the lights on these because I didn't want them to get crazy. Actually, let's just sleep. There's really no reason we need to be awake at night right now. Okay, so, guys, last week left off, we had a little security office built. We didn't really, one of these is my actual... Did we put it on its own circuit? We maybe did. Let me see. We maybe gave them each their own lights. We sure did. Okay. So, we have bathrooms in the front of the area here. Hey, John Paul. Good to see you. How are you? Here are the bathrooms. This is the men's side. Pretty much the same layout, design, and everything. I'll show you the ladies' room as well. So I guess technically we actually got to work on the interior of the security office too. Here's the ladies' side. I want to use that really cool tile. So pretty chill. Pretty chill. We did finish off the top portion of the awning. We got all the decorative areas here for seating. Trash cans set up. The windows and the doors done on a lot of these. The thing is, I'm not sure why my lights aren't on. I'm trying to think why. Oh, okay, never mind. I remember. I was gonna say a couple of these are on. It's because we were gonna make the ones that are rentals, like what someone wouldn't be like a permanent shop here. We were gonna make it a rental, and have the lights be controlled by this, and the rest of these will be permanent stores, right? So, I guess that's the update. We will, let's finish his area here. Although I wonder why these didn't connect. I probably would have just added them to our regular stuff here. It's like it's not, turning on here. Just make it the normal lights? That's weird. Okay. I guess we never connected those. Okay. Sorry. Still, it's my mom's birthday's this week. So we're planning birthday stuff right now. Security office. Interior security office. What would we like to do? We have what looks to be that's for the floor. I mean, honestly, I really wouldn't be against just using this. Unless, did we keep it all cement in here? You know what, we'll give him some tile in here. I know some of the other, like, stores and stuff, we thought, we could keep them kind of, you know. Actually, that's fine. We'll give them tile. And let's just paint the walls, the neutral color for right now. I'm trying to think if I want to do some type of a feature wall behind him. We could almost just carry that wood in there. Should we? Did we ever cover this? We did. Where is that other, This one. Oh, yes. I'm good. Binge-watched Daredevil series 1 and 2 seasons. Oh, first and second season? A whole day yesterday. I mean, that sounds pretty sweet to me. Daredevil's a good show. I haven't seen the new stuff, though. I heard people say it's not as good as what it once was, which is really sad. And it's also been a hot minute since I've watched, well, Daredevil or anything in general, really. You know what? I'm fine with that interior like that. Ah, of course. We're missing a couple. Okay. Actually, should we just do everything in here? Kind of feels like man cave, like, if I do it this way. You know, let's do that. I did not mean to do that. Then the interior's done. We'll give them a light and a small desk. Maybe a couple computer monitors. That should be fine. That should do just fine for a little office there. That's all my street stuff. I shouldn't need that again, but we'll keep it just in case. You know how it is. Alright. Oh yeah, did I mess this up? Kind of want to fix this real quick. I should have this, though. And it is probably going to be, this one. Please don't be weird. Nice. Okay. 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 It's fixed. It is fixed. He needs a light. Uncertain if I want to give him an overhead light, though. I think we just go desk. Desk with smaller lights. One second, guys. And then John Paul saying, I think it's good, if not better, but I don't listen to what people say. I just watch, see for yourself. No, I get that. J1, I just never have time to watch anything. I just go purely based off of what the world says. Never taking it full to heart, of course, but usually do not have time. What would we want to use in here? It needs to be something fairly narrow. It's a shame you can't adjust something like this, like make it shorter on the end. How about we do this one? Is this one nice? How come it won't let me rotate? There we go. You know what? This will do just fine. Right here. Give them some computer action. And we'll just make it pretty chill. He's really just, like I said, I doubt there's a lot of crime going on right here. He's just chilling. Chilling, doing what he's got to do to probably keep busy, to be honest. He's got a pretty sweet PC setup, though. That's all I know. Okay, and we'll give him a... You know, actually, we'll give him an overhead light as well as a little light here. What kind of fun lights do we have? We'll just do this one. And let's turn it way down, because we don't need to be crazy. Hey, DJ. Good. How are you? Light switch. Okay, we'll give him a little clipboard as well. Let's decide on an overhead light. What do we want to use? We could almost use... Actually, we could almost use this wall light here, but that might be a little too crazy. Doing good, even though I was close to the final boss, but kept dying then. Ah. It's one of those times. It's okay. Definitely have been there. And it can be quite frustrating sometimes. We'll use this, I guess. It's just going to be very, way turned down. I did not mean to do that. Let's change this. Way down. I dislike that my game is doing all this stuff right now. Alright, security office done. Let's give him a chair. Nice and simple. We'll give him... I mean, what if he's an older guy? At least give him a little bit of ergonomic support here. We'll go gray and white. Nice. Okay. I'm trying to think if there's... Oh my god, what's going on with all this stuff here? What is going on with our stuff right now? Okay, well, at least that's not happening anymore. It's so odd. I've never had to put on the VSync option before. And the stream lasted 4 hours. It's alright. You could probably look up and see what other people are saying, like, to kind of, get some ideas on how to beat the boss, too. I know you're not like me about, like, spoiler stuff too much, and really you're just fighting the final boss at that point, you know? Oh, that sucks. That's not the one. This one. Let's try that. Nice. So I was wondering, if you know that in sandbox mode, you can download houses and flip them. Wait, did you know that if you... in sandbox, you can download houses? So yeah, I know... I knew that in Steam, not Steam, I mean, when it's PC, like, there's a bunch of people that have actual, like, things you can download. Kind of like mods, but not really. Like, they have, like, core, like, house setups and things that you can choose. I'm not sure what that's like for console. Okay. Security office complete. We are gonna shut his lights off for now. Let's close this. The outdoor lights aren't awful to keep on. We just gotta kind of watch out how many things we get going here. I am going to probably make these fairly similar to these buildings, and then the rest we will specialize. So let's just rock it here. We need this one. Pretty sure it's this one. Yes, okay. These ones, this one's gonna have, like, carnival games in it, and then this other one is going to, be selling clothes and stuff. As I mentioned before, probably just keep it as a, these two are buildings that are more so you can rent them, so, like, it's not always gonna be a clothing shop, but this time it's going to be, you know? But anyone with any business can rent it, you know? That's why it doesn't have any real, like, security on it. It's just an open stall kind of deal. So, that is what it's going to be. And we did that one. We need this one. Let's go around the stall windows like we did with Did I just do what I think I just did? Ah, Kim, you goober. It's all wrong. What about this one? Same thing? Okay. It's fine. We'll fix this in a moment. How many is this up? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I think the only thing I might consider being a little different is maybe the front of the top would be a different color than the other parts. See how I feel about this. We might be changing it, but... Because John Paul, Rob, that's usually in chat sometimes, he is one of those people that makes, like, the specialized, like, little thing houses you can get and stuff. Like, his templates and things. I think he does it for the first House Flipper game, too. Well, there's one where you can use the cannon with infinite ammo automatically installed. So is that something like you'd get or like a mod? I heard the laser one is pretty OP too. There's like some kind of a laser cannon or something like that. Okay. We'll go with that. Let's carry this over here. Sip some coffee here. Oh, okay. Got it, DJ. I understand. What do I want to do here? I just realized we probably want to carry the wood across, huh? Well, doesn't necessarily need to be the case. I am gonna update this, though. I do like the lighter color on these. For this particular build. I don't know what it is. If we make everything too dark, then it's all too dark, you know? Let's also get the roof going here. This one? Rip, it's not that one. I always get them mixed up. And I don't mean to, but I just do. Okay. A paint that we can use for the outside that's fairly neutral for the rental ones. And when we get to the other ones, we'll make them look really nice. Make them themed, you know? So I know for sure we already have... I forget, they don't, it would only be in this. I think there's only certain ones that it'll let you, mess with, like, things, right? Oh, that sucks. Lime wash? I think that is technically the newest texture. Maybe that's what we want. I'm not sure if I want it in this, though. Let's just try something like this, maybe? Well, no, let's go the next lighter one. I want it to be, like, true whitewash without it being, like, actual white, you know? White's just too plain, you know? I'm okay with that. Remember, guys, these are only the rentals. That's exactly what I wanted. All right, perfect. We do gotta put some wood up under there, too. I'm almost tempted to do the rest of it. Well, you know, we'll do the inside of this with this, like on the edges of the walls, and then we'll put some kind of fun something in the back. I was just thinking that you could still find and get houses to flip in stream when you're done. So, the houses, we'll already have them to flip. So, like, once we're done, including the pets DLC. So, right now, we have pretty much open plots here to do whatever we want. There's 5 of those. Excuse me, 4 of those. And then we have all of these to flip. And if Rob is speaking true there, we might have the Pets DLC at the end of the month or the beginning of July. They still wanted to, I guess their initial thought was they wanted to release Pets first before this, but I guess some stuff kind of came in and muffed up the plan a little bit. Let's paint the inside too. We gotta do the inside of this as well. Or at least what he's saying to me is kind of what the rumblings around the bushes are about it. Not sure. I cannot deny nor confirm anything, so don't come at me with like, oh, Kim said so. I always take all that kind of info with a grain of salt, you know? I should really just carry that in there. I don't know what I'm thinking here. Alright. I'm trying to imagine. I think I'm just gonna put the toys on the wall with, like, shelving and things like that. And we'll make this wall decorative. Yeah, DJ, I saw all that. Hopefully they got some good stuff. Sometimes you watch them and it's a little, like, lackluster. There's not really ever a lot of cool stuff going on, you know? Also, I've kind of grown to feel as if the some of those award game things are, I don't know. Their performances and stuff are kind of a little corny sometimes. Just a little bit corny, you know? Oh, actually, we could put beams across this as well. Maybe we do that too. Wonder if it'll... No, we'd have to build, like, something up to that. We could also suspend the lights and toys from that too. That could be cool. What do I want to do over here? I'm in the wrong area. Two likes, thank you guys. Dare I say we put some type of wallpaper? I'm not sure if I like that or not. Actually, the cloud wallpaper is pretty cool. I don't know, what screams, like, game-like? I don't want to go too carnival-y, you know? I don't know, I kind of like the way they did this with the orange. Wonder how we can replicate that. They did something like this, right? I like the black. And for this, let's maybe utilize the color we were using for the wall. Let's try something like that. This seems very, like, fun. Pop. Especially for where there could be games going on. Okay. Just nix that for right now. Let me see from out here. Oh, I also need to align the interior of these. I did accidentally pick the wrong one. I don't know, like the thought of having the wood in this. It is the same. There we go. I want it to look like a seamless board. And then we'll change these to red to match those or something. The game stalls are a little more permanent than the store next door. I don't know, I think that looks pretty cool. This looks fun. And then this, instead of the quilted look, can we just go suede? Yes, we can. If I were to go orange for these... Let's go red. Almost tempted to keep it white down there. It's a light gray. What would it look like if I did pick the... Oh, excuse me. Orange. Oh my gosh. Just climbing up the whole thing. I think we do something like this. This looks good. And let's copy this to that one. I don't mind the black underneath. If I'm being honest, they better give me more information on the Wolverine game. True. And that's another thing with those, like, gaming shows and stuff. And of course, this isn't on the show itself. This is more on, like, the game developers. I hate when they only give a cinematic trailer, because that doesn't show you how the actual game is going to play, you know? It's always this incredibly cinematic, trailer with no gameplay, so then you're like, so... Is it good? Is it not? Because just because it looks good cinematically doesn't mean it's going to play well sometimes. I don't know, just saying. Oh yeah, let's make these match what we're doing here. We do not want a gray car. I wish you could add other fun things on this. I said we'd make all the cars match the aesthetic of what we're doing here. Oh, actually, I did not know I could change that. Base B. Sick. There we go. That's probably the coolest little truck ever. And it matches the game stuff we're doing in here. I think. Look at the cars back there, and then the aesthetic up front. Oh, yes. Coughs and high guard, indeed. Exactly. Really, a lot of games are like that, and I really wish they would, just give you a little more. That's why I have pretty high respect for, like, smaller game creators, smaller developing teams, because they'll show you, like, a cinematic to kind of give you the story vibe, but then they show you, like, into the game itself, you know? They show you what the game's gonna be like. In case these guys need a smoke break or something, let's give them some chairs. Probably just some stools. Where's the foldable one? There we go. And you know what? We're gonna make this match the wallpaper if we can. That would be really cool. Yes. Oh, but it's all crazy looking here. Drab yellow for the chair. This part needs to be black. This needs to be... No, we did orange there, and then red for these. Yes. There. You never know when you're gonna need, like, a smoke break or something, and then we'll have the guy right here for, you know, taking tickets and names and stuff. Actually, we can add some type of a little desk here. Do we have a miniature one that we could use? Yeah, also agreed, DJ. I agree with you. I might have to just build a desk. So I'm trying to leave this window open for stuff. Let's just build a floating desk or something. Like, maybe we use this one? Enough to put a register on, right? And let's change this to be... Let's go with this wood here. It kind of goes nice with the brass. Oh no, that's under electronics, huh? And you know what? The black and yellow is fine. We just do something like this. We add some shelving for the toys. I think we do like a throw one for this and maybe like a darts game on this. Because when I think of an indie game, I think of people with $100 budget. Exactly. And sometimes indie people, they're able to get funding for like 100,000 or whatever, but it's still just like a small group of people doing it. I don't know, even like $1 million, right? I still consider like indie people like in that range too, you know what I mean? Because all the AAA people, they're using like millions and millions of dollars to make it happen, and a lot of like corpo support. Lots and lots of corpo support. Dare I say we just use something simple like this? Although these are very nice though. How is this one more expensive than that? I guess we're using this one, and I'm gonna give it the wood we've been messing with. I'm probably gonna put toys across the top of this, and then make shelves over here. We probably should just be using the floating shelves to be fair as well, but... I don't know, these just look so nice. And whether or not I can fit them all across too might be an issue. Oh, okay. Maybe not. Oh, you know what we can do? Let's do just, like, intermittent these. With prizes on them. And over here we'll do full shelves. These ones. Fortunately, the other thing with this, too, is we have to be able to fit, we'll do one more of these. And then the rest we'll do corners. Corner shelves, we have those. Yes, we do. I think triangular is probably more fitting for this. Oh, there we go. For some bigger prizes, you know? Maybe put one up in this corner, too. Sure. Okay. I might prop a toy right here. Actually, that one guy's still here. Here we go. Our little teddy. Our sweet little teddy. Cute. It's adorable. These are actually really fun shelves, too. But this looks a little more refined in here. Let's maybe also set up the... No, let's put up the prizes first. And then the games. We'll set up the games. Although, rest in peace to your eyes trying to throw something on this wall. Be quite interesting. We don't have a kid pool, do we? Like a kiddie pool? I don't think we ever did. Oh, we do. How big is this? Oh, this is perfect. We'll make a duck one, where you have to throw, like, the things on the ducks, and then we'll do, like, a dart game on this one. Okay, now that I know that exists, that's perfect. Okay. Back to business. Let's get to... We need hobby items, toys. Oh, yes, there we go. Alright. Obviously, we got a bunch of whoopee cushions and things. We could also add some inflatables on the wall, too. Here we go. I might add some out here if it lets me. Actually, let's do that. inflatey banana. And maybe a smaller one. Let's... These other ones, I'm doubtful I can just plaster to the wall, right? No, I cannot. All right. Something else from here. Let's choose... How big is the ice cream? Is that, like, crazy? It is a little crazy. Ooh, we could put it up here, though. Or even right here. Like, by the register. Oh my gosh, we've done it. We've positively done it. Put an inflatable banana right here. And then we can utilize, one of these shouldn't be too big still. Holy shit, that's huge. Although that would look really cool right here, like as a big prize to win. Should we? Okay. Rest of our toys. We need a small ladder that I pray will let me walk up here. Not too, like, crazy. Good thing we made the ceilings vaulted, right? Back in hobbies. Let's do a few more of these teddies, because they're fairly small time, right? Maybe some rubber chicken action. You know, you want those as a prize, right? I'm so glad they let me stack these like this. That's nice. Whoopee cushion stat. Yes, we must have some whoopee cushions for prizes. You gotta. How about let me put that one closer? Don't let me snap to grid. Let me place this how I want here. What else would we want? Oh yeah, we could do some Scooby guys too. Let's do... Thing is, they're kind of large. We'll put them on the other side. Let's do some, like, regular toys to win here. Rubber duckos to win. The ducks are OP. Okay. Scooch this over here. Something to go right there. I thought we had, the robot could be a very nice prize. Or a drone. Should we make, like, a set of drones? We could make a drone. Can I put this on the wall? Or maybe, oh, some water guns, too? Definitely gotta have that as a prize, right? Where's the other small one? Isn't there another water gun? Yes. Cool. Okay. I might actually scooch this over here because we're gonna have some type of something here. I might have to put up a cork board or something to not make it so difficult to hit the items there. All these toys are really cute too. Let me put the toys here. Oh, I maybe should have chosen more wisely here. Well, I guess you want to see them from this, right? Are there smaller ones? Holy shit, he's huge. You know what? We'll put some right here. Some sheebs you can win. Okay. Is Bunny small? A little small, sure. These guys are all, like, ginormous toys. Ooh, can I put you right here? Oh, that sucks. What about right here? No? This guy? Also large. You know what? I have an idea for these. Let's sell this. And let's go back to the shelves real quick, because we're going to just make a fatter shelf going across this, because why not? There. Let's try something like this. This shouldn't matter with our stuff going on. And then let's add our other nicer toys up here. Because these are what they added with the DLC, so we should probably add some cute ones, right? Like, look, we get a few fox guys. Actually, let's see how many of these we can fit up here. So, like, we got this guy, too. Okay. Wolfo. Come on, baby. Little bun here. Because you have to have, like, base prizes, right? And then you have to have the superior, amazing prizes. Okay. And then we'll add smaller stuff here. Yes. Oh, it is all coming to plan. We could sell models, too. You know, the adults gotta have some cool stuff, too, right? Action figures. Gotta set those up. Oh, we were gonna add the Scooby toys, too. Fortunately, they are very large. Maybe I'll add one more so we can add some of the mech toys in here. Can I put you right here? Cool. Hey, dragon. How's it going? I meant to grab the shelf, please. The shelf. Thank you. So we put one right here. Because that seat's still low enough. Let's do it like this. Oh, maybe not that one because we don't want to hit our head on this. I'm going to scooch this one up a little bit. Oh, nope. There. Okay. Back to the rest of the gang. So we gotta be able to fit Fred. Velma. And Shaggy. And we'll add one more rando. What should we put here? Maybe like weird horse guy? Okay, cool. I will keep this in case we need it again. Probably don't need the big ladder anymore. We could certainly sell that, but there we go. We got like a little carnival set up here. Let's set up the pools. We're gonna make this like a pool toss with some duckies in it if it lets me. I'm not sure if it'll let me actually put the ducks in it, but we're gonna try. We are positively going to try. It's gotta be bright. Red bottom. Make it like impossible to see. Actually, I'm kind of okay with the blue a little bit. Furthest away. Got some kind of closer, and then like this one right here, maybe? Back into hobbies. Let me see if I can put the ducks in here. Oh lord, it'll let me put the ducks in here. Actually, you know what? We'll place the ducks and then we'll make them like a certain color. You know, so that way you have, like I said, we'll have levels of winning the game, right? The ring toss here. We are positively gonna break this game. We're gonna add so much stuff to it. Let's make this kind of harder to do. Because if you make them kind of the color of the water to make it a little more tough, you know? And actually, if we do that... Oh, did not mean to do that. Bro. Stop. We'll still make that white on the top, but instead, let's make the bottom of this like an easier color to see. Let's go with like yellow. Uh-oh. Did the game just crash? I told you guys it's bound to happen. Okay, that is like a slightly better seeing them here. Let's make this, sure. I know it's yellow on the bottom, but they kind of look green. And then we'll leave the yellow duckies yellow so you can see them, right? Let's add the rings out here. And then we gotta set up a dartboard action, although this is kind of cheating a little bit. I'm not sure how you're gonna make that, but... I mean, that's kind of what carnival games are for, right? Ah, now one of these did have rings. Where are the rings at? Actually, while I'm thinking about it, let's save. The game's acting in a way that I do not like. Under other, maybe under sports items? We'll check the actual pool area in a second. I thought that we would have, Hey, Bobby. Welcome back. Thank you, Bobby. How's it going? Well, this is not going to quite be what I'm looking for. Outdoor hobbies? Now, I know for sure they have these rings. Maybe games? Check toys one more time, but... Occasional decorations? Is it actually in something else? Alright, well, let's go back under toys and let's see if I can find it. We gotta find these. We gotta find them. Rings? Oh, right there. Toss ring under Yukon. Oh, see, this looks way bigger than it should. Okay, we got it, we got it. Red. And, let's go with our color theme we're going for. Ah, no, no, no. Orange. Ah, the rings. Perfect, okay. We'll lay a couple out, like they've missed some. Poor guys. Okay. Over the ducks. And then we need to make something feasible here. I'm just gonna go grab the paint, actually. Actually, let's do that. Let's make like a small little excerpt here. Good, just been watching the whole build and have to say, amazing. Thank you. I'm glad you guys are liking it. I think it's going good. It's going in a good direction. We already got the cars updated too. I forget how big the things are. Let's just do something like this. And maybe like one in between right here. Actually, you know what? Maybe it'll be like a one at a time thing. Where you can, should I break this and make it all one piece? That would be a lot more fair if you're trying to win a game here. You know what I mean? I feel as if, it's quite unfair. I don't know, I'm no pro at these, but we're just trying to make something look like something's going on here. And I also have limited space, so... Sure, and then if we put maybe some kind of a border around that. Like the floor transition strip. This thing is amazing. And you can overlap them too, which is great. That way it looks a little bit more polished, right? I will have to adjust. No, yeah, Bobby, I didn't realize it because it looked exactly like the inflatable toys to me. I thought it was just another inflatable toy. We can't do the beam long way. Well, short ways. That was kind of our thought process before, huh? Well, you know, let's do one long one, and then we can have some overhead lights going on. I will, however, need a middle post for this. This is pretty straightforward here. Let's try... We might have to mess with this. Exactly, yeah. It straight up, I was like, there's no way. Also, I thought that they had them a solid color, too. We will need to do this kind of odd here. Please let me do this. Let's move this over, though, because it's not even. So there's this right here. With the precise placement, it's not going to be exactly in the middle for this, but it'll be fine. And then the real question is, do we want to lift this? No. Actually, that's perfect. I just want it to go into the roof line. That way it matches. Also, 3 likes. Thank you, guys. And then we can sell this. Hang lights off of it. Move this. We're already getting too many stuff populated here. Nice. And let's just make this. Probably just make it the color of the ceiling, right? Did we pick red for that last time? Hey, Wade, how's it going? I guess plain is fine. Yeah, I'm thinking so too, Bobby. Let me decide on a light here so we can see what we're doing. This is actually really cool. Is this adjustable? It is. Holy cow, let's pick this one. Also this. We probably don't want it all the way. Let's see what 40 does. Let's make it a little warmer. The black is fine. The bulbs are fine. I might be able to fit 3 of these here. Do something like this. Because these are new lights and we haven't used these yet. Okay, let's see what that looks like outside. I think this is well lit in here. This works. Yeah, we'll go with that. I am sad that I might have to get rid of this, but that's okay. We could also... I kind of like that it's a little more open on the side, though. Let's save again. Not sure what's been going on with the game, but it is not having it today. Not having it one bit. It's this one, I think. It is not that one. Let's try. That's what I'm talking about with the I wish I had it on our spin wheel. Like, if we already have it bought, why not just let us, you know. Okay. Inside should not have changed. Cool. Alright. I think the only thing missing for me I wonder what that would be under, though. Guess we could just find it in this section for right now. So maybe under wall hangs. Ah, here it is. But we're just gonna make it short. Although having the mini scene on it is also very nice too. I feel like we'll do that for the restaurant. Let's just pick something simple. Alright, and not all the way down. Let's see how short it'll let me make this. Or better yet, should we... Oh, it will let me do it like this, too? I will have to, Why did it put it up there? Stop it. Hold on. Is it going outside, though? It's going up into the ceiling. Okay, let's redo that, and we'll just copy and paste across if it lets me. But that's kind of the idea, just to kind of have something over the top of this without it fully obstructing. So we kind of did it like this. And just did something like that. Ah, okay. We will just do it like this then. We'll readjust these. Might actually be able to fit one more in here. Or we just make it more even this way. I don't know. Put it back. I liked it better that way. Although, actually, this is good. This is good. I thought I put that all the way to the edge. There. Boom. We have a proper little carnival spot here. This looks good. We will keep this like this for right now. Let's shut out the light. So we got one down. One down and a bunch more to go. But here we go. Kind of the idea. Got a little dart game. Oh, I guess we could put darts here. That would be a smart thing to do. Okay. We'll make these ones a different color. A lot more to go, actually. But, you know, that's the name of the game for these type of things when we flip it. We just kind of take our time and, you know, do what we want to do with it, you know? I'm never in any kind of a rush. We just do. 4 likes. Thank you, guys. Actually, should we utilize that for this back one too? Because this is going to be for a rental clothing store. Not a permanent business. Not like the other ones where we've made like a proper door to enclose them with. We're going to make this kind of like anyone can rent this pad, right? Anyone can rent it. I want this. We gotta do the outside too. It's just gonna be the same as this one. Yeah, the thing is, I just kind of went with this because we don't have a lot of space. It would just be probably these. We have like the rope-a-duck kind of deal. Regular darts, maybe you compete with your buddy to see who gets the most points. Something like that. It's a bit of both right now. As it stands right now, it's more just like an open air market, and you know, I feel like I mean, here in the States, there's a couple of them that have like face painting and some smaller little games you can do, like water slide stuff, but I know that's not necessarily conducive to, well, to, Japan style. I don't know, I feel like in their festivals or areas, they have stuff like this, you know? With like a little stores and stuff. Midnight. Hey, how's it going? Thank you for the like, by the way. We're gonna need these. Wait, which one did I not pick? I think it's this one. Let's see if I'm right. Long ways? Yes, okay. Actually, let's just do that for all of these, because for the most part, they're all going to be the same up under here. Same with the roof line itself, for the time being. So we might as well just snag them all. Snag them all while we have the ability to. Okay. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I put them here. I put them here. Should be this one. We're gonna have a little ramen restaurant. We'll serve tea there. We have a restaurant. Yep, toy shop's already in. We planned them all. We already got them planned. Yes, sir, Midnight. Ramen shop. It's gonna be awesome. And we have like a artist hobby shop, which will have the toys at the end. I'm gonna have a pottery person here. We have a kiln in the back where, you know, if you're visiting or want to see the process, you can watch the pottery get, you know, fired, right? And here will be the ramen shop. We'll have like an outdoor little eat spot. And a plant store at the very end. We're gonna have like a little plant store. Am I missing any of these rooftops? I don't think so. And similar. Other stores are gonna be different, but the wood beams and stuff on the outer part here is all gonna be the same. So let's just, set it up as if we're going to. I really should just not have the other one existing here. It always feels like it should be the opposite to me, but then it's not. Oh, don't do that. I wonder... So this was slightly off? It should all be the same. Ah, whatever. It's one of those little barely noticeables that only we will know about if it didn't work out for the other locations here. Also, when I thought I was going to kind of make this more of a temporary festival setup, I didn't have quite the things I had imagined I had to make this build happen, so it kind of ended up just being more permanent buildings, too. The buildings ended up being a little more permanent than I was expecting. We will... Yeah, I think I'm actually just gonna... This is just open. We're gonna carry that in here. Wait a second. Ah. No, yeah. Now we need this one. No, yeah. I for the most part, am pseudo, like, crazy enough to be sure that they're all covered. But yeah, there is a couple times where we've missed some. That's usually pretty rare, because I see stuff like that, and even in the quest houses where they try to set it up that way and it bothers me enough, I usually fix it for the devs, right? Like, if they didn't paint out a windowsill or do something, you know? We gotta fix it. We can't just leave it, you know? We cannot just leave it. It's gotta be fixed. Did we go in for that one? No, we did not. It's gonna look a little odd for some of these. We'll just have to remember to fix them. But I do like the lighter door on these. I think it makes it less like everything's all dark all the time. Oh my gosh, I'm getting stuck on the bushes. We maybe shouldn't have put all the bushes in, right? This is just a normal rental, so let's just make this, go back to suede so it's smooth. I'm trying to think going forward what the other colors would be. We could almost just do something like this. And a warmer color for this. Sure, we'll go with that. That's fine. Those are on. So, did we not save last time? Those should always be on. There we go. I was about to say, it looks a little dark in here. Alright, exterior is going to be this. Interior, we'll figure it out. And we need more. Sometimes we need this light, sometimes we don't. But it also glares really bad. The flashlight. 6 likes, thank you guys. Appreciate that. Bless me if I just sneezed. Did I sneeze? I don't think I did, but thank you though. I usually try to mute the mic if that happens. Ah, darn it. So I know the ongoing joke, it's like your dad is the one that sneezes the loudest. That's probably actually really me. In my family, I sneeze the loudest. No. This one. Fix our thing we just made a boo-boo on. There we go. Oh, the front. Blow the whole stream out of the water. Nice. Probably just do like we did before. Should be this one, right? Damn, dude. It's always the one you don't think it is. And I think this still works for this too. Sure does. I did not mean to do that. All right. I'm still thinking we just paint it like what we did inside of here, and then we will just decorate it with all the product. Like I said, this is just a rental pad only. This is not going to be a permanent business here. Someone is purely just renting it right now. The boss has got to make a little extra cash, you know? And you got to make it, you know, fairly neutral for whoever wants to do business out of it, right? Don't worry, we'll make the cars in the back match the owners of the other store here. Bags on the wall, everything's on the wall. Shoes, we can add a bunch of shoes. What kind of things do we put back here? We did like a little Subaru and the other guy. That could work. I might give them cuter cars though. I genuinely wish we had a Vespa type vehicle. They haven't blessed us with that yet though. I just realized, well, we'll just keep it painted. It's fine. It will be fine. Ah, darn it. Okay. We'll maybe even put a little rug in here too. There, just something simple. Simple. We'll add a beam across for lights. And I'm just going to make it similar to this one. Maybe should have just copy and pasted that other one, because I don't recall how tall we made it. You know how that goes. I think technically this is the middle of the room. Or as close to the middle as we can get here. I want to say we did this. Bear in mind, we can always readjust, but... I need my baby ladder. Alright. Let's see if we got it here. No. It needs to be up a little higher here. Oh, I forgot it goes through. I forgot that it goes through. Try one more. There we go. Oh, sir. Okay. Watch, this is gonna be too tall. I just want it to be just under the roof line. Yes, okay. Okay, and what did we make it in the other one? I think we just did the European, right? Yes, we did. Yes, we just did that one. Alright. We're still keeping this. Dare I say, I think I'm gonna get rid of some of this stuff. Taken up width right now that we don't need. Our underwood is done. We shouldn't need that again. I don't know if we need this right now. Okay. Save again. Now, lights. We will give them their own switch. I would almost consider adding like a garage type door on this, but I hate the way it looks where it doesn't actually connect to anything. I don't think it belongs in this sort of thing. I don't know if anyone here has been to, like, a Renaissance festival, but at, like, Renaissance festivals, they have legit buildings like this that just stay open or whatever. They don't actually close them up for when the season's out. Kind of treating it like this a little bit. Did it keep the color? It did. Beautiful. Okay. It's actually a lot brighter in here now. I'll do something like this. I know in the other one we were a little shorter, but in here I think we can get away with it being a little longer. Scooch this guy over a smidge. Right here. Nice. Oh, I didn't set up a switch, did I? I didn't adjust this, did I? That is still 40%. Are we serious right now? I mean, 40 is 40. I guess so. So I ordered me a new gaming mouse. This one is giving me issues, starting to die. We bought one not too long ago, but it was because the one cord was fraying. Like, it was still working, but to the point where it's like exposed wires, we should probably trade it out. So we did. Thousand Core's younger days when she would get the cord and stuff. And I know we're old school like that. We don't do, like, the wireless mouses. We do a corded mouse, because we're old people. I also prefer it, to be honest. The Wi-Fi one's always disconnected. Okay. First things first. I know what I do want to do. I imagine it's going to be in here, right? Not under storage. Ah, under storage. We will give these the fun. We will make these themed for what we think it's going to be here. We'll probably just do something like this. We'll do hanged clothes on either side. A back area that has some shoes, maybe a hat wall and stuff. I'm going to put this a little more forward, I think. Actually, I'll do this a little more forward, too. Hopefully it doesn't have to be away from the wall. I'm hoping we can just get away with hanging our clothes up for this. Oh, don't do this. It let us do it in the, Is this not the same clothing hanger thing? No, yeah, clothes rack. Okay, let's pull it away from the wall. Maybe it's too close. Let's try this again. Hello? The sensor of my mouse wheel is wonky. Like, if I'm trying to play Cyberpunk, it will randomly draw my weapon. You know, what you're sounding like sounds like just my regular controller. Why is this happening? Why won't the clothing rack work? Is it just this one? What's happening here? well. Now I'm just sad. Also, when scrolling videos, it'll randomly scroll. Yeah, that sounds like it's about time. Luckily, mouses aren't really too expensive, so it's an easy upgrade to do. It's worse when it's something else, because it's like, why? Why does that have to happen right now? Okay, seriously, why can't I hang stuff on here? Oh, maybe... Oh, let me try it on this one, maybe because it's facing a different way? No, it's not working. Ah. You know what? Where is the Santa Claus one? Is it just this? It is just these? Ah, they're broken? So they're just broken? Ah. Okay. So if we're gonna have that, then let's, well, I guess let's just do the, I guess it's just gonna be the Santa robes. Is it other clothes? Can I hang these? No? That's quite a shame. It's just the Santa outfits. You know, maybe we'll make them really cute robes, like silk robes or something. Like a blush pink going on. Sure. Oh, I guess we'll settle for that or something. We will just have to settle. I definitely want something to display in the middle, too. Let's go back to tables. We'll get that round table. I do like that one, too. Yeah, just do like something like this as well. Actually, the white's kind of nice. We'll do that. Do something like this. And we also are going to need a register. Maybe we'll put the register back here because we don't have much space for it anywhere else. And then we can put a proper shelving units here. I'm going to do the same as the other one. And since this is the wood we're working with in here, we'll kind of make it the same. The only thing with this is it's not quite going to work here. Well, let me put it on this. Also not what I want. There, just do something like this. I might put the register actually over here. Scoot this back a little bit. We could also diagonal it too. Let's see if it'll let me do that actually. How much space does that take up? It's not awful. Suppose we could do that. Get a cute stool. Want the little plush top. Yeah, that one. Perfect. Get them some kind of a register as well. We gotta make it cute, though. Blush. Super adorable. Nice. Okay. So we have a walk path through here. Let's get some kind of a cute shelving units for probably purses and racks for shoes. I said I think this middle one we could probably get away with putting some purses here and some shades maybe. I think that'll do nicely. I want open aired shelves though, but I want it to look nice. I think they look better that way because it doesn't look like no Santa coat. It looked more like, yeah, that's what I was thinking, like a robe, right? Like you get like a bathrobe or something, or, you know, well, I guess dudes too. You got like a house robe, you know, you just getting up to get coffee or, you know? I feel like it works. Well, I mean, it's just going to have to work because I can't well, actually, let's leave a space to hang up the other clothes. I do want to show those off too. Let's actually go back to that. So, ladies section, dudes section. Actually, you know what? We could almost... I have an idea. I have an idea. Actually, the butterfly is really cool, too. Let me think about it. This one. And instead of that, we're going to choose... Let's go with something like this. If it lets me. And then just a regular shirt. Please fit right here. Nice. And then there's another one I thought we had. Some of these, though, might be considered more... Well, I guess these are probably more of the dude stuff. I mean, there's not really a lot of guy stuff, let's be real here. But like an office sweater. And then we'll put shoes racks under here. And we'll have a men's section. And then over here we can display hats and other purses, right? It's what we're going to have to work with here. So I do like that it's denim, but let's just make it darker denim. For the dudes, right? There we go. Nice. And what other shirt could we use? Gotta have the Croc shirt. Amphibian shirt. Done. Shorter storage, so like these. How tall are these? You know what? Perfect. We gotta make it look the look, though. Lighter wood. I think we were going with ash, right? No, not ash, I'm sorry. Oak. And then we'll make this color... Actually, that's really cute, too. Let's go white. See if I can fit 3 across. Well, no. Actually, we'll still have room, so let's try to do 3. Scooch this over a smidge here. Then we have a lot more space to put other shoes. Something set up here. You know, we could almost still do something like this. And then build, like, an additional shelf and just put it up one. I think it'll still let me do that. Let's try it. Fairly certain I thought it would let me mess with that there. Something like this, but we're gonna have it in oak. I think that's the closest we can get it. Let's see if it lets me do this. Please work. Let's just go everything. Oh, Lord. lord, it did it. Nice. A double Z. And we can put hats and watches in this, and then we can just hang up some hats as well. Or more purses. We can put purses. We also have tote bags and stuff, too. Umbrellas. We could also sell an umbrella. Let's do that, too. Umbrella stands. Oh, and a normal rack, too. We could just have a normal rack right here. Maybe along this. And just have some jackets from it. Okay. Still doesn't solve my umbrella problem. Let's grab the umbrella stand here. Cute one. Sell them back here. We got dude colors back here. Can I put a third one in here? Oh, okay. No, not gonna work. Got adorable slippers as well. Oh, they've added more? Nice. Okay. We'll only be able to add 2. Actually, we could also do the house slippers as well. Where are those at? And flip-flops. There they are. You know, these are perfect dude colors. We'll keep these. Oh, and I guess we'll change it into left and a right instead of keeping them both left shoes. Actually, is that why this is like this? No, see, with the slippers, it's unisex. Unishoe. It doesn't matter. They're all the same. Alright, let's get some dress shoes up in here. Oh. Hello? Place is here? Oh, and I hate this one too. It's super annoying. I guess we could have it like displayed or something, but not quite what I want. Actually, if we do that, or if it'll let me do the side by side like that. It might. Like right next to each other, please. Sure. See, they let us put these right next to each other. You guys will have to use your imagination of different sizes, okay? Oh. Hold on. Let's put these this way. Let's see if we can fit multiples in here. And let's go with a cuter wood color. Maybe with some pink action going on. I really wish I could actually fit these in here. Let's try this again. If we put these on the edge. Oh, there we go. I was about to say, dude. No freaking way. Lady shoes. I might also display some kid stuff too, because I just realized we don't have any kid clothes in here. So we got some nice rain boots as well. Little sandals. This is the tedious part, you guys. The tedious part of the game here. That's just deciding what we want to do, you know? Could I fit 3 in here? Let's try it. Scooch these a little further over. Because while the tall shoes are nice, they're not always easy to place anywhere, you know? Sure. Sure thing. Nice. Okay. Regular tennis shoes, I think. Let's just do some tennis shoes. Although these are really nice as well. We'll have some tennis shoes here. No trash can. Ooh, they fit in here. I was not expecting that. Cute. Tall boots here. Add some other stuff over here. The tall boots. I know they have rain boots and stuff, but there should be like an actual... Did they get rid of it? I think they got rid of it. There was an actual zip-up tall boot that they used to have. Just gone. Oh, we never did the flip-flops. Put some flip-flops there. Let's make them purple. Kind of make them a little stylized here, right? Oh, we need our own slippers for the gals, too. I didn't really think about that. And let's use, gotta do red panda. Red panda slippers. And let's make them magenta slippers. Okay. They don't have kids' clothes, right? I know they have a little jacket, but they don't have... Yeah, all they've got is this kind of stuff. I wish they'd add more of these things. We gotta add the purses again still. This will probably go in the back. We'll color these differently, but for now, let's just plop them here. The duffel bags are crazy huge, but not out of the realm. We could still sell these. That's huge, by the way. Oh, there's that other bag right there. Let's change this to be something else. The whole game's gonna break. How big is this one? Oh, the little bag. See if I can fit this one. Sure. Sure. We're adding too much. We're adding far too much. The game is like, nah, this is not jiving with me. But this is looking like a clothing store, though. I fear the duffel bag might be a little much, though. Maybe the suitcase instead. How big is a suitcase? There. We'll sell some suitcases here, too. really don't let us change that other spot, do they? That's fine. It'll do just fine. Hats and shades. Some cute backpacks. Can I hang these somewhere? No, I cannot. We'll put these down here. Oh, I keep doing that. I don't mean to do that. How come it's not changing? Oh, here we go. There, I don't know. Put it back there. Okay. Hats, hats, hats. Sell some hats. Come on, baby. Let me put that right there. Don't do this. Actually, you know what? We'll do that like that. Let's do this, and we'll put some shades near him. Matching shades. You gotta look exactly like this. We got some more of these, too. Got a little Ray-Ban action going on. Black's crazy. You know, some people don't want to have colored glasses. Alright, what else can we add? Other slippers. Oh, we could do wallets. Oh, here's some other glasses, too. Dare I say they do optical lenses here? Put some headbands. Sure. So we're really just filling it out for accessories at this point. How big is the belt? Well, we got aviators and stuff too. It's fine. We'll just do something like this. Like I said, it's not gonna be a perfect science, but I just want something that has things here. Wall hangings. How big are these? Huge. Absolutely ginormous. There. It's adorable. It's done. We're gonna call that it for the clothing store. Easily something you could pack up and take in the car. Speaking of car, let's make the van adorable, because we said we would. Details black iron. Oh, there it is. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. The Subaru. Let's make that. Maybe the other manager's not as intense. They got more of just a vibe going on. Nah, it has to be like the other one. Let's go purple. Purple. Purple, purple, purple. Sure. Nice. Alright. Carnival peeps. Own the shop peeps. Or the clothing store, right? Alright, where are we going next? What do we want to do? Pottery area would be next. Drink some coffee. Let the game chill a second. Like I said, I know lights play a big part in this and why it's acting this way, but it is getting a wee bit annoying, you know? Why can't stuff just work, right? Let's try it without the big lights on for a bit. Okay, we have this. We'll make a normal sized desk, set up the pottery area, and then we will have shelves of pottery. Pretty straightforward there. We did say we were going to kind of stylize this a little more, so let's think about what we want to do. For each of these little stores here. I might make the outside of some of them look a little more modern, like the convenience store, little grocery store area. I'm kind of thinking about doing something special for the plant store as well. Thank you, John Paul. Thank you very much. Ooh, but man, what a project. What an absolute tank of a project, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I love doing these. These projects are my favorite. I'm gonna go sell these real quick. Because again, the road should be good. We shouldn't need these anymore. Maybe carry our bed with us. For if and when we need it. I mean, this is the way we have it. You gotta sleep outside when you're working on the project, you know? Alright. Let's see what we want to do. Oh, I almost could imagine for the the pottery store, maybe have some type of, like, specialty, like, ceramic design inside. Or even as, like, so instead of the wood in this, we do some type of really cool tile. Because, I mean, it is a pottery store, right? So we should do something like that. I don't know, I just like how refined it looks with the wood on the edges. Like, I still kind of want to keep that going through, but I want it to have its own style, personality for each of the other vendors here. You think about it. I'm trying to decide thought processes here. Which tile could we do? And do we like that all the stores have the brick flooring? I know for those, it's kind of like the permanent stuff, but these, do we want to have an actual wood floor in here? Actually, for this part, we could just have it be tile, actually. For the smith, the throwing pit here. And the rest would be wood, and we could add some kind of a nice little divider. Actually, it's a shame we can't, it's a shame we didn't build this up a little higher. We could almost do like a pit in a way for them to step down into. Here, we're a little too far for that. What could we use? I'm not so much against this, and actually that black and orange would look really nice with what we're doing. It's the grout color. We do that, but in bigger squares. That is gigantic. One down, maybe. Let's just see what this looks like here. Like I said, I'm gonna make kind of a little spot for just them to spin the pottery here. We'll have to move this though. Don't do this. It'll look very refined. That's all I know. Chairs, stools, just a little one. Very edgy pottery person here. Very edgy. Can't even see the stool. And then we get the strip. Let's probably decide, though, what kind of wood we want in here before we do this, because I'll probably just make this the wood outline here. Dare I say we make it the same as this up here? It's not out of the realm, and it would match this. Question is, do we like that, though? Pardon me, let's copy it first. We might be messing around with this a little bit here. A little larger. Go past it, huh? Trying to imagine if we want it with the brick or not. I think I'd rather it be the brick. We'll add a little, we'll add the divider there too if it doesn't interrupt closing the door. That just makes more sense. Okay. Now that we've done that, what was this actually? Because I think I was trying to match this the other time too. Red beach panel. Okay. So we need the divider to be... It's gonna be this one. Oh no, this one. I know it doesn't seem like much, but it's gonna make it look a lot nicer with this here. And then let's add one here. Please do not interrupt the door. Just make this work. See, then it feels like it's more finished, like they ended the floor there. At least I think so. Nice. Okay. No door interruptions. This one will never open. I'm just going to leave that as like a permanent panel. I think adding the flooring in there makes it look more professional. And we still have our roof ones, even though we just did that. Yeah, we're going with it. We're going to put a light switch. We'll give them a personal light over the spinning table. And I'm not sure if I want to do the beam or not. Although in this case, since we haven't established it, we could actually add beams going this way across instead of the other way across. How do we want to do this? I mean, we said we were going to make all of them, like, different, so let's do that. Let's make it look different here. So let's assume a beam right here. I think it needs to be a little taller than we expect here. That's too tall. Let's try, like, right here. And then we need one right here. Yes. Okay. My ladder. We're barely gonna make it in here. Right up to the ceiling? Yes. Okay. Oh no, we were gonna do a cross. My bad. Rip. That's not what we wanted to do. Oh no, actually, well, actually no. Then I can put this the other way. Will it let me? Over the thing? It will. Cool. Perfect. All right, this instead. It was never gonna let us do that in the first place. Then we sell these. Oh, I guess we could kind of make that match, huh? And unlike the other one, I think I'm actually going to make these the same as the top. Okay, let's think of the outside here. Like I said, I still want to kind of carry the same thought, but just a little something different. Question is, how different do we want? I'm still thinking a cool, like, mosaic tile on the sides of the walls here. So let's go as if we're going to make the beam corners and go from there. See how we feel about stuff. Bro. See how it makes us feel. Very chill. And we're also going to do this too. To enclose it, right? Pretty sure this will stay the same. Yes. Oh, and since this one has a proper door, we should probably consider aligning the door too. I love that it lets me put this here. Actually, should we just make that solid? Actually, that could be cool too, and then carry that across there. Sure. Let's try it. Don't do this. Thank you. Oh, actually, other things of wood would look really nice too. But darker colors? Something else to consider. Since we're making him really edgy for his stuff here. You know, maybe I will do that. That would be too cool not to do. And then we pick a cool tile for the other side. Let's go back to wood. We're gonna do ebony. And let's choose to do... I don't know if I want to do the slats or not. Or maybe we do. Let me just test this. Oh, yes. This is it. That's it right there. Let's make the wood go across. We do the bottom part. No, the top part with this and make the bottom something. I will need this now. Did not mean to touch that one there. Okay. Grab our ebony. So just the top portions would be this. That looks sick. Okay. Man, maybe this guy owns like a... he's not just a pottery guy. Maybe he owns like a racing company. I don't know. This seems like too legit to be a potter, but I think that's just what he does, you know? It's the story of his life. 7 likes. Thank you, guys. Okay, we do this, and then I want to pick something for the bottom. I wish to pick something for the bottom. You could almost do a continuation, but choose a different color. Some of this stuff is too much. I think it needs to be something like this, and let's choose... Because we did just straight up orange for the other one. What if we did like a... Oh, that's not what I want. So maybe not that. Something richer than this. Will that show as a double? It will. Let's try this. I'm digging this. I think this will work. The pottery guy stuff is set. And then this. I think suede is always the way to go, so it's flat. And let's utilize... Let's make this all. I think we can make that work. He's got his little spin thing in there. We'll hang a special light from maybe 4 different lights in here. A register. Displays for the pottery. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go with that. And I think we decided we were going to let them have their own individual lights on these, but I'm almost wondering if we shouldn't. Well, no, maybe we should. But then I feel like they need to be on a different... Because once we're done with this, we are not going to be able to... The game would absolutely break if I kept all the lights on for each store, so we'd have to go through individually. I think I'm going to add it to these. I know my thought was if we wanted to have these on a separate switch, but I think we gotta do it. Oh my god, the game's already like... the game is already going through so much right now. It's too much. Breaking as we go here. Oh, please, don't give up on me. You can do this. Save again, we've done so much. Lights. Get some lights up in here. Light switch. I think here will be just fine. Overhead lights. Do we have any other new ones? So I know we have these, but I don't think this will be quite bright enough. Or you know what? We could use this and then pick a different one for over his workstation. Maybe something like this. That could work. And actually, this isn't too bad, height-wise, either. And actually, the color almost works, too. A little warmer, and let's turn it down, because we have to add other lights in here. Let's go to, like, 60. Actually, let's go to 50. You know, because then if it's nighttime or otherwise, someone walking by can watch him throw the pottery, you know? I think that would be really cool. They got his clay thing here. His bucket of clay. In fact, we almost have an extra one right here if we wanted to. And the water stuff should be in the... actually, it might be in the... bathroom stuff, maybe? Ah, here we go. Too bad I can't put, ooh, that's nice. Water. We need water for throwing the pottery. Okay. Inside, what do we want to do? I think we carry this inside. And then we paint our back wall something different. Just like where the cash register is going to be. Let's place this puppy right here. Nice. All right, Midnight. Hey, thanks for popping in. We will see you later. Have fun with your stuff you're doing. Actually, who am I kidding? Why don't we just do all of it in tile? Like I said, he is a pottery shop. Why are we, like, acting as if it wouldn't have this all covered in tile, right? Makes it easier to clean if you splatter stuff anywhere, too, right? They can say, did you smith all these tiles? And he can say, yeah, I did. I did, in fact, smith all the tiles in there. Sure. Sure, we will go with that. I also said we'd put some, You know, I could almost see him doing a crazy color like this. I know. You guys are like, Kim, what have you done? Can I go even darker here? Legit. Something a little simpler out here. Let's just choose, where's the regular garage ones? Perfect. Let's do like one of these. There, something like that. Should we actually put the fire in here? Well, let me do that, actually. I never really thought about it. Will it let me light this on fire? It lets me open it. I fear it won't let me do all that, so let's just... Oh. Will it go in here now? Oh my gosh, this whole thing is broken. Oh, no. Say it isn't so. What is this up here supposed to be? Well, let's just fix that real quick. Ooh, it's not there. Sorry, hold on. Actually, where is this at? I thought it was in here, isn't it? Okay. We could just go into new, I guess, but... We actually do have some wicker bar stools as, bamboo bar stools. Art of War poster? Oh boy. I know you're in here. There it is. There it is. Yeah, I don't even know what those little things were supposed to be, but we're not going to, we're not going to mess with those again. Put those in there. Alright. And we're going to leave it as simple as we can in there. We said we were going to put some type of a... You know what? We'll leave that as is. Okay, we do not need all this stuff anymore. Actually, I could reuse some type of element on the restaurant, but I might pick something a little different. Maybe something a little more refined like this for in here. It is really large, though. What do we want to do? This isn't bad either. It's actually really nice. Thing is, it's big. If we did something like this where they pay... Actually, maybe that's better, because then he would go between here and around, and then have the rest be display. We could do that. And I'm not against the color, but like I said, he's very angsty. We're gonna go a little crazier here. Get him a computer, maybe, and a register. Should still be under electronics here. Definitely not that. Stuff here. He's more in the realm of a laptop. Let's maybe give him a laptop instead. Gotta have it in his orange, right? Stool. Or a chair. What do we want to use? I think just a black stool, dude. Dude's just chilling back here. We do have hanging plates, if I recall. Decorative plates, yes or no? Yes. Yes, we do. Alright. These are absolutely crooked. We know dang well they are. Oh my god. So what I get for putting all the stuff in here first before deciding if we wanted to straighten them out our way here. That's cool. Okay, add a couple more. Can I do the gold? That looks nuts. You can't even tell. It's like a void. Maybe these are uber-de-duber fancy. We'll put the void ones up here. If you want this set, you gotta pay, like, a lot of money, you know? Alright. You know, this is actually fine. Let's do a few smaller shelves with maybe some teapots. And then we'll make regular, vases, cups on this other side. I feel like we need some other kind of art piece over here, but I don't really know what that is yet. Maybe just a clock? Do we have a new clock available? We do. Sure. Yeah, we'll go with that. We still gotta add our other lights in here, too. We'll work on that. It will be a work in progress here. And since we are just displaying teapots, let's pick something more refined like this. Maybe even add one more of those, actually. Dude's gotta sell his stuff somehow, right? Let's go up to new, because I did actually see those directly in there. We'll grab a couple of these. These are very nice. I mean, they're not necessarily, like, you know... They aren't pottery thrown, but we could still have a few nice ones here. Maybe a blush. Ooh, that's nice. That is real nice. I'm gonna scooch these over a little bit. Let's put the gold over here. Hopefully we get that, like, light caught up on there. That would look really cool. We could also do some overhead lights for these, but that's going to cast kind of an odd shadow. I'm not sure if that's something we can do or not. A lighter gold, maybe? Stop snapping to grid. Alright, other teapots or things. I'm pretty sure there was a few more. Oh, we do have some bowls here, too. These are the other new pottery items. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we can mess with on this. We need a little lucky cat with a plant here or something. It's gotta be stone. It's huge. Do we not have a smaller stone? I thought we did. Here we go. Picking, like, all the worst ones. Hello? There's a smaller one. There has to be. Wow, this is, like, huge. Since when? That looks ridiculous. That can't be right. Where... Oh, I guess we do have these, too. Is this at least a little smaller? Yeah, okay. Let's go with, like, this. And then let's add a plant in here. New plants. Do we have, like, a little bamboo plant or something? All these were pretty large, weren't they? Oh my god, huge. This one? They're all much too big. Yikes. Can I put a mini one of these in here? It was never meant to be. I guess let's pick something different. How about this one? It's too much. Tall but small. Maybe the rubber tree, because it has some little tones of the color we're messing with. Oh yeah, metallic glaze. That is true. Very true, John Paul. So then if we have that thought process... Hold on. Let me go back to... Because there was like another holder, wasn't there? Yeah, this one. Like a little... Kind of similar. Let's give it some other colors to choose from. Actually, we should match them with their perspective pot here. We did one in, like, the crazy gold. Regular gold. And then black. I mean, who's to say he doesn't also, like, you do metallurgy either? He could do everything. He could be that guy, you know? Ramen bowls, I feel like, could go right here. Do they not have new cups? Or we could just put, like, display items, too. This is, like, his little... Why not? Sure. Let's get some shelves. And we will do the ramen bowls, and we'll add drinking cups. The other one will be for vases and things. Fortunately, the way we have this set up is a little... We might need to switch these around. It's not usually my MO to do that, but... Oh shit, hold on. Hopefully it's not weird with a strip there. Let's see if I can fix this. Did it really just carry my other stuff over like that? Okay. Ah. The one time we said we wouldn't need this again. Do in fact need it again. I wasn't expecting it to carry the whole thing with it like that, but sure. Let's maybe keep this in case we make that mistake again. And then let's fix this. That should still be bricks. Okay. And then that way, when we add the shelves, it doesn't interrupt someone trying to walk in. You know what I mean? The shelf won't just be in the walk path. They're both out of the way. You just kind of step in this. I don't think we need quite that tall. This one is really nice. I kind of wish they had a smaller version of this. Could also just do something like this, too. Doesn't really have very tall shelving, though. I need something with wider shelves. Probably just something like this. Or this. Could I fit 2 of these? I think I can. Nice. Let's go with it. I think this will work just fine. And actually, let's edit these. Yeah. I said it's got to match the vibe here. Dude's favorite color is orange. Can you tell? I don't know. It just seems so bold and straightforward. I like it. You know? Not too docile. Okay. We need to fill these up. And then we also need to... I'm trying to think if we want to... Nah, I think the wood difference is better. I was going to say, we could almost go... We'll keep it. We'll keep it the same. Okay. Let's finish off our lights in here. Can't be anything too low. Oh yeah, we were going to try to fit these. Do you think these would fit on here without too much trouble? Is it going to look funky? We could also keep them real low, too. Let's kind of try to angle this so it's even here. Let's adjust these as well. Probably should have done that the first time. Let's go 40 and a little on the warmer side. Then let's see how these light. Is it too much? You know, I think this will be fine. I don't want it to be too dark in here, but maybe we just do 1. Maybe we turn these down again. A little warmer again. Let's try that. I know it doesn't seem like much, but... Hey, Mira, how are you? Oh, pottery sponge? Def gotta have that. How come it doesn't let me place it on the... Should let you place it on the wheel. You know what I mean? Put the pottery sponge in there. Pottery set as well. Shoot, maybe we use 2 of these. Let's make it match his vibe, though. There we go. Alright. This. Let's fill it up. See, I wish I could put that down there, but I can't. One side will be pottery, the other side will be, other stuff, right? Also, 8 likes, guys. Thank you. I like little sumo guys, too. They're cool. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, let's just go ceramic and let's just pick a color. Maybe he does all kinds of different things here. He sells 2 of those. Darker color like these. You never know what kind of pottery needs that you will need, right? You know, gray seems fair. And these are nice too, because I could fit them in such a way here. Go a chiller color like these. How about a lighter color? You know, some people just want some neutral look here. Blush. Alright. I'm almost tempted to put some type of a fancy, fancy plant up here. Do you think we can fit that? Like one of the bonsais up top? Yeah, we're going on the other side with the other ones, Mira. Right now I'm just doing vases on the one side, and then we're gonna add the other ones on the other side. Because that's not bad. Can I put it up here? It might not let me. It just wants us to be a, I forgot that this is here. Actually, you could almost put it down here. Would that be too much in the way, though? Right here? You know, I dig that. Let's do that. Back to business here. I do really want to make one of these work, but I don't think that's going to be the case. Fortunately, can I? Yeah, you can't exactly say no dirt in these, but we'll add some of these here as if she's selling these pottery as well. Potted plants and things. I don't need this again just yet. Alright. Go back to our regular decorations, and they had a ramen bowl in here. Push these back a little more. Almost wish you could put them in the bowls. We'll make these here. Used to throw pottery back in high school, made of ceramic bongs and pipes. I love it. I also threw pottery. I did in college. So I'm somewhat familiar with stuff. But I am no expert. I think I'm gonna do more of the bowls here. And then we'll just put some regular glasses and things too. I like the way these look. And let's make this a different color, like, I don't know. Maybe something a little warmer. Totally meant to make those look nicer. Alright, and then we put some other kind of cups up here. I will need... Well, actually, I might be able to reach that. would we put up? I think I'm still going to put a plant or something up there. I haven't really decided what I want to do with that. Well, here we go. Like, some of this stuff. Like, different other pots here. You can actually grab my trusty thingy here. I forgot that we had these. Still want to sell the pots there. They're potted plants, you know? Okay, regular cups. Mugs, maybe. Should be able to find that in here. Some just regular plates as well. He could just throw plates, too. Like a deep plate. And these stack, which is so nice. Maybe one more. Some regular plates going. Unfortunately with the bowls, you can't do much with these. You could also just put them down here. It would not be the end of the world if we did that. Regular saucers. The darker color kind of matches this side a little bit. Those are not even at all. I wonder if I could... I do want these, but I'm about to say I maybe should have kept these a little further back. And then put the smaller one up front. Let's see if it'll fit. Please? Oh. It puts it right here, but not right here. Are we for real? Very well, then what if we push this back a little further? Maybe it needs more of a space. That's incredible that it's doing that. Let's try, like, right here. Please fit. Thank you. For some reason, this one doesn't ever want to just be even here. Madness. Okay, some coffee mugs. And what else would we like to add? I say he doesn't exactly throw glass. We'll just do some other kinds of mugs. Alright, cool. I think this looks really good in here. Everything is so nicely put. And maybe we'll give him a little rug in here. Should we? A little rug right here. Actually, in the red would be nice, but that doesn't match what we're doing. Makes it look a little more cozy in here, right? Maybe not quite to the door edge here. Only thing I want to do is maybe make it a little smaller, like right here. Okay. There it is, you guys. The pottery shop is completed. I think it looks really cool. Our vision has come to fruition. I think I want to do... I realize we should probably add some kind of little trash can in here. Let's save. We just did a lot of stuff again. Okay. So, without the game breaking, if I were to turn on the lights, how do we feel about all this? Because we are getting close to it being that time. So, like, if this was on... You know, it's like at night, you guys. What do you think about this? So, the light's not on for that one, but it's like a little entertainment spot going on. Little clothing pop-up right here. And then we have the pottery thrower here. All of his product and stuff set up back here, too. Actually, speaking of lights, should we maybe put some kind of a small light back here? I'm not exactly sure what we could retrofit here. Maybe some kind of outdoor light? Just do something like this, too. I don't think this is very tall. Really a shame you can't put stuff on here. Okay, so how about walk path lights, maybe? Or these? Could do these. I don't know, just something to light this here. For some reason, when I get in this mode, it is not having a good time. There. He's got lights out there. For the pottery dude. And it doesn't seem to be breaking too much of the game the way it is right now, so we'll call that a win. I'm trying to think about... So how much did we do? We did... Security office, this one, and this one. Do we think we can get the rest of these done next episode? Tomorrow? Maybe? I mean, I guess it could be a longer episode tomorrow. Let's... I know for sure the wood is staying. Minus on the ramen store and the regular grocery store. The plant store might have the same vibe. I was gonna say, we could just set ourselves up with, like, the edging done, and then decide when we get back the colors that we wanna do here. Oh my goodness here. Okay, let's try that again. We're gonna run out of material right after this one. Oh, maybe not. And there it is. This is an incredible amount of stamina this game is, like, trying to pull here. We'll bring all this over. I don't know, some of these we might not even need. I might utilize the same wood for in here for the floor too. Because keep in mind, that's like the toy store. Could also do a fun floor too. Jeez. It's all falling apart. Let's shut out these other lights. We'll do the outline of this one, and then we'll probably call it the episode. Did I ever... Yeah, we updated that. Well, no. Well, no, his will be different than the other doors. Except for this storefront. That'll look a little different. Need the one we least expect to be the right way. Did we keep the other one the wood? No, kept it the stone. Okay, that works for me. Alright, around the door. Not quite that far. Didn't mean to do that. Grab the little corners. Please. Okay, get this edge here. We were also gonna make this kind of a calligraphy shop too. Lots of decisions to be made here. Okay. I'm trying to decide if I want to keep this aesthetic going to the rest of these. I kind of think I want it to be slightly different for those. Only one I'm kind of stuck on is this. So I think we can do something really creative for the plant store. What do we want to do? Yeah, I think we will only do these two in this style here. But with different colors. Do I want to make the bottom? I'm not against painting the top of this to be fairly chill, but I also know... So this was the stucco, right? What do we think we want the game store to be? Also / calligraphy dude, who's gonna have his calligraphy stuff right here. Kind of like the pottery guy, where if you're walking by in the festival, you can like chill and watch them work at their stations here. If we did the calligraphy one, what screams calligraphy on the outside of here? What could work? Lacquered acacia panels. If we did something like this, because this is a different wood than we've used. High gloss warm wood. Okay. That looks insane. Not sure how I feel about these. Let's just see how we feel about it. I said do something like this, but then paint on the top. maybe? Let's see. Where are my panels right now? I said I want it to be a color. And I want it to look fun. But still not too, like, away from the style of stuff. You know what? I dig that. It's fun enough to be a hobby shop, but not too boring looking, you know? Pop a color, but some funk character on it. Oh yes, we're keeping it. And the color's super chill too. Maybe we can put a couple like funner neon signs out here for the toy part of it. Did not mean to go back. Unfortunately, I put in these bushes, so it's a little crowded over here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we do it. Back to suede again. And let's utilize... We'll go the next step darker and make the bottom part also the cyan. Kind of like his where it's just orange. Sure. I guess this kind of stuff would more so belong inside, huh? I don't know. I just feel like for a game store, they should have advertisements on the outside of it. We could just put the other things around it to make it look like a, it'll let me still do that. The problem is, because they're posters, they have like the weird little thing going on. Oh, actually, you know, we could do the Funko brick. And then you guys will just have to pretend that it, they changed the way it looks. The fact that it lets me actually stick it on this is kind of nice. Oh, now it's not letting me? How come it was letting me do it before? well. We might need our trusty thing here. Let's try this again. So why was I allowed to put it through on the other side, but not this one? I guess that kind of works too. Let's see if this works. Yeah, it's like it doesn't let you... On certain parts it doesn't let you, but then on other parts it would let you, you know? What's up with that? I guess it'll have to be just something like this. And we use maybe the darker frame to paint this. Like real dark. Let's try this one. Subtle, but also really cool. It's gonna be like that, huh? I don't know, how do we feel about that? Probably more so seen during the day, but like I said, I feel like there should be some kind of other advertisements on this besides, you know, just a naked wall. Especially on the walk path where people will see, right? They'll be like, oh, look, it's the game store. You know, and maybe an open sign back here too. I feel like you could come in from back here. Now we're just getting ahead of ourselves here. Let's attach to these. Yeah, we'll go with that. For now, let's see if I can build this other border around this real quick, and then I guess we'll call it for real this time. And we will be back in tomorrow to continue the project. Oh, everything's in the way. Please work, my friend. There we go. Ah, don't be dumb here. Oh, why? It means we didn't put it up high enough in the other spot. Put it in there. You literally just let me do it a second ago. I guess we could also do it this way, too. It's too far. Oh boy, this could get crazy looking. Let's see. I might have to move this temporarily here. It works. Okay. Yay! Alright, perfect. And then we just go the darker blue again, just like before. 8 likes, thank you guys! The whole world's breaking the whole game here. No, let me paint it, please. Fear not, we've got it under control. Not really, but... It did. I feel like it went way too quick. I thought we had more time. There. We have a gaming place with some posters outside in enclosures. You know? So it looks nice and polished. Nice and finished. I might put some mini lights above these, but I don't want to overdo it with lights, because we know what's going to happen when we do that. But at least we've got this going on, so we got some music action, game action. We've kind of settled on a color for the front with a little fun, cool wood feature wall. I might actually put that inside, too. Kind of like what we did with the pottery shop. The pottery shop has its own vibe, too, going on. Considering putting... Actually, I could almost fit the one sign up here instead of back here. Let me see if I can pop it in here real quick. Oh, we gotta put that other light back, too. Okay. Not quite. We'll have to think of something for that. Okay. But, you guys, we're at 3 hours. I suppose we should stop. I will be back tomorrow, same time. And if we do a good enough job of trying to keep on track with ourselves, I think we could finish this tomorrow. And then it's another flip for the books here. Oh, let's maybe last thing. Actually, you know what? The green and the red kind of go with what this is here. We'll change this to be how about... I don't know, I feel like they would have, like, a sandstone color car. In America, this kind of color, like the sand color, is really popular. Not sure how popular it would be in Japan, but, I mean, it vibes. It goes with what we're trying to do here. Okay, you guys, that's it. We're calling it. 8 likes for the stream. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate the support there. Thank you to our members also. Appreciate you guys. Everyone in chat, thank you for chilling and talking to me. Lurkers, thanks for chilling too, guys. I will be in my time at Sandrock tonight. If you guys want to join me for my time. Otherwise, same time tomorrow for House Flipper. And we'll finish the project. Oh, I also should probably check. Unfortunately, I can't really see it on this end. You have to kind of look on a different end here. Okay, we're good. Alright. Guys, thank you again. Appreciate you. See you tonight. See you tomorrow.